So Trump won. I just kind of wanted to say something. This isn't gonna be any gameplay at all. This is kind of a last minute thing. I've been up all night pretty much watching presidential stuff, and I'm not a particularly political person, and I'm not a huge fan of politics, but I thought I should say something because I've been looking through Twitter all night long throughout this whole thing, and it's been a lot of negativity. And I must say I don't support Trump, and I'm not for him or against him. I didn't get the chance to vote due to personal reasons I'm not really going to talk about at the moment. But I think people are overreacting. I think things aren't as bad as they think they're going to be. Is he qualified? I really don't know, and I really doubt it. But was she? I mean, she was almost as hateful, if not more hateful than he is. I don't know everything about politics or even care to know. But I don't even know what really to say. He wasn't, it's just not good. Things aren't good. Things aren't going to be good either way for the next 4 years, 4 to 8. We'll see. Hopefully not 8. Hopefully 4 will be it. But, okay, I'm going to just give a little bit of backstory on why, if I would have voted, I may have possibly voted for Trump. Possibly. But I also might have voted third party to make sort of a stance, which I know is a controversial opinion. But it's what I might have done because I don't really stand for either of these clowns. Now, I'm going to say I don't like getting political on here, and this is probably going to be one of the only times, if not the only time, I talk about anything like this, as it's kind of a rule to not to. I don't like talking about it, but I feel like I need to. This will be going up on both channels, I plan, as I think this is important to me and to a lot of people. And if you've seen the YouTuber by Boogie2988, which I'm sure you have, he's much more popular than me. He grew up in a red state just like I did, so voting it's difficult around here. It's a touchy subject, especially when these two people are running. And I don't really know. Like, I have many different opinions to what the opinions of the state are. My views are a lot different than what the general consensus is around here. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of coming up blank. I'm not like sad or anything, but I've seen a lot of people. I think this is the end of the world, the end of America. World War III is gonna break out, which I don't think so. I've seen a lot of people say this, and it's true that things will continue on. Tomorrow we'll wake up, it'll be a brand new day, and things will just be the same. I mean, technically, he won't even be president tomorrow. He won't be president until January. But just try to stay positive. If anyone's watching this, which I'm not expecting anyone to be watching this, but if anyone is, just try to stay positive. I know that for my family's sake, I'm happy because not only did I grow up in a red state, I kind of grew up with a red family. And my grandfather was like super stressed out today about this entire thing. He didn't look happy. And even I, at a point, thought she was going to win when I was watching it all go down. I thought he was going to lose. He pulled it off somehow. Whether or not this is a good thing or not, I guess we'll see. it's been a stressful few hours, and I think I'm gonna log off the night just by going watching some Vine Sauce, just laughing my ass off for the rest of the night, because that'll be a good way to end things for tonight. It's been stressful, just not just tonight, but this whole campaign has been stressful. It's been malicious. It's been awful, just on both ends. I mean, even though these two are not great, they're still both human beings. They most likely still have feelings. I mean, she might not, because she might be a lizard person. I don't know. But people still have feelings. And I know what it's like to have them hurt. And I've had them hurt before, and I've gotten to the point to where nothing can really offend me anymore because of it. Because I've almost heard it all. To where I even make fun of myself. I'm getting off track. I'm just kind of speaking, which is what I had intended on this meeting. I was just going to do an actual recording, but I couldn't get my microphone to work right on the PC, so I just decided to do it this way. I don't think there will be a World War III. I think it would have been more likely if she was president. He might do some not so swell things, but I think she might have did some not so swell things too. A lot of people compare this to Brexit, which, on a scale from how they reacted to it to how we're reacting to this now, I would agree. Everyone voted for it, but everyone on social media is saying this is the worst thing to ever happen. Pretty much. It's just what I see. And I don't want this to get us down. I don't want to get everyone down. This is just another chapter in America's history. I know a lot of people said this is the final season, but I think we're just getting started. It's just going to be a particularly rough one. And if this has you feeling down, if you do see this because, you're just looking for someone to talk to, or to hear someone's opinion, I understand that. Just go watch some funny videos, get your mind off of it for a bit, because that's what I'm going to go do. Again, this was more of a person I would have been supporting, so I guess I can't say much, but I'm still not happy. I wouldn't have been happy either way. I knew I was going to go into it not being happy. But the fact that my family's happy, I guess, is enough for me. Because this whole thing has been tough on all of us. Especially where I live. My state has been going through tons and tons of problems because a lot of people are losing jobs out here due to the way things are handled with current president, or I guess former, but still technically current. Where I live is where some of the biggest coal mines are, and say what you might about the mining industry, so it kept this area, the state, afloat, and it really shows now that it's pretty much gone. It seems like every other week there's a business in my area closing down. There's people losing their jobs and having to move out of the state. So yeah, it sucks, and I'd like to think that he can make that better, but I don't know for sure. I don't know if I can trust anything he says, but only time will tell, I guess. Trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to say. Just go out and play some video games, watch some YouTube videos, watch Netflix, watch something funny. Don't watch anything, depressive, get you down, get in a good mood if this hurts. And, it's all your opinion who you want to vote for. I support you if you want to vote for Hillary. I support you if you want to vote for Trump. That's your opinion, not mine, and I'm not the one to tell you who's wrong. And it sucks for the people that are unhappy. But we all knew this was going to happen. 50% of the people, just split in half, people were going to be upset and people were going to be happy. I've mostly seen upset people, but I think that's mostly because a lot of the people I follow are more left than right, and I'm kind of in the middle, so I don't really know how to feel. Anyway, it's been an interesting thing. I'm glad it's over, and I'm sure a lot of people are, but it might not have been the result they wanted, because it would have been a historical moment if she would have got elected as the first female president, but I don't think it would have been right, as long as there's a lot of other people, apparently, because she lost. This will probably be the last time I ever get political on here. It will go back to being silly jokes and offensive humor. Most likely tomorrow. We'll see. Overwatch is going to continue. Overwatch will never end. Overwatch will always be there for us because Overwatch is the great leader. Overwatch is the great one. We'll go back to the silly games and the me trying to be competent when I do things, which isn't like me, because I can barely speak English right now, and I'm born and raised in America. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyways, I'm gonna go take a piss now, because, I don't know. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about the whole thing. Be positive, be happy. Just get your mind off things for a while if this is making you down. It's not good for you to be sad. That's all I really got to say. Anyways, I'd like to thank anyone who watched us on YouTube. It's going to be a tough 4 years. Bye-bye.